And Jesus told me that's the most effective prayer you can pray. No, we're not having it that way, because he told me, he said, Kevin, my Father didn't put sickness on people and then send me to heal them. I go, whoa. He goes, why would I was sent to only do the will of the Father. So why would God make people sick and then send me to undo it? I'm like, well, okay. And then he said this, this doesn't go over well. He said, if my Father is making people sick, then why are my people going to the hospital to get out of God's will? I'm like, well, that's not going to go over well. So I'm not going to say any of that stuff. Okay, so just forget what I just said, because I know it offends people. But Jesus is not really the kind of person that always will sit by the fire and drink tea with you when you got cancer and you got to confront it. You know, a cup of tea and a little nice conversation is not how you deal with the devil. You can have that conversation with the Lord, but the Lord is a warrior, and he sings songs of deliverance over us. And so how I pray is that when I pray, I say this: Lord, you always hear me, and I know you're going to give me what I ask. And that sounds kind of like too bold for most people, but Jesus told me that if you abide in me and I abide in you, you can ask whatever you desire, whatever you will, and it'll be done for you. And if you don't get that verse, then you can't be like what I'm telling you. But if you get that verse, and the Father and the Son have moved their furniture and they live with you because you passionately love him and you obey his commands, then you have the Trinity inside of you, then you are going to enforce the known will of God. That's why Jesus said, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find, and knock and the door shall be open to you. If you read that, the word ask in Greek is the word command or demand. And that is the problem with Christianity these days, is that the true believer is an ambassador that enforces a blessing. So that's how I pray. When I pray, I say, oh no, we're not having it that way. It's more of a command. And Jesus said, what needs to happen with you, Kevin, is you need to be translated out of the kingdom of darkness to where you're not a victim anymore, because you're not, and stop opposing yourself and have a command about you. That's what he said. So he said, you can tell when a person has been delivered from the corruption of the world, because he says they have joy. They are delivered from themselves, they're delivered from the people, and they have joy. And that joy is evident because they've escaped the corruption that's in the world. He said, you can tell. And he said they have a command about them. So, that's a very good question that you asked. And